state the name for the folks at home?
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise! Are you Tom Cruise, or are you just a dude in the audience that looks really like Tom Cruise?
Oh, I'm Tom Cruise.
You're actually Tom Cruise. Then let's just ask you a few questions to make sure then. Tom, if that is your name, how tall are you?
6 foot tall.
You, sir, are not Tom Cruise. I've met Tom Cruise. You look really like Tom Cruise. I bet you get a lot of attention.
Not really, no. Never happens.
Really? People say it to you, right? Or I'm not the first person that ever said it, am I?
You're the first.
The first person who ever said it?
Today, I mean.
Today, yeah. What is your actual name?
Danny.
Danny. Danny Cruz?
Have to speak now.
No, that'd be cool. What do you do for a living?
I'm actually a camera assistant.
No way. Here at CBS?
No.
Where?
Freelance.
Oh, big money, yeah.
Children's Hospital.
What?
You know, your previous...
Oh, yes. You worked on
We're gonna
what?
cut all this out, I guess.
Oh, yeah, no, cut what out? Don't use your technical camera talk with me. Yo, Henry Winkler, who was on last night, he was in Children's Hospital.
That's right, yeah.
And you worked with Henry?
Mm-hmm.
Nicest man in show business.
It's all right. No, he's very nice. He's very nice.
No, come on, you can tell me, man. I mean, he's always nice when he's here. I've always thought Henry was a national treasure, but if you want to come out here being some kind of tall Tom Cruise, dissing Henry, have a go.
I think I've said too much.
Do you know what's interesting? I'm not kidding. You actually sound a little bit like Tom Cruise as well. Can you say this for me? Say, you want the truth.
I want the truth. You want it like...
Yeah, like that. I want the truth.
This is embarrassing.
No. This is the show. The whole show is embarrassing. This is just a moment. Man, this is what it'd be like if Tom Cruise was on the show and I was a foot shorter. We'll be right back, everybody.
It's hard to stay up, it's been a long, long day, and you've got the Sandman at the door. But hang on, leave the TV on, and let's do it anyway. It's okay, you can always sleep through work tomorrow, okay? Hey, tomorrow's just your future yesterday.
The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by Applebee's. Come try Applebee's new 2 for $20. Now jazzed up with the flavors of Bourbon Street. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
That's enough. Great, everybody. That was great. It was very, very convincing indeed. Please sit down and relax. The most encouraging bit is when I was out there backstage and I heard the warm-up comedian saying, "Let me hear where you laugh. Ha!" He had to get them to practice laughing without a joke, which is how I'll be working for the rest of the evening. They don't look that bad to me. Michael came out to me and said, "They're the worst audience we've ever had." He said that. I know. Hate him. He's a suit. Love me. I'm desperate. Well, I've forgotten my Angelina Jolie Oscar pose. What is it, that? Yeah. Anyway, it's a great day for America, everybody. Yes, indeed it is. It is. It is, of course, Friday. Ooh, tingles. Now, there's some very good news going around Hollywood right now. It's encouraging. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Maria Shriver were seen shopping together at IKEA, which is so lovely. No, that's true. They went to IKEA. Apparently, Maria said she wanted something Swedish made, and Arnold's like, Swedish made! Ah, made! Swedish... I'd like you to practice laughing without the joke. There's a new HBO movie coming out next month about the 2008 presidential election, and apparently John McCain is very unhappy about the way he's portrayed. While he was watching it, he said he came across as a clueless and angry old man. And no one had the heart to tell him he was watching The Toaster. But I don't like to be tough on McCain. The 2008 presidential election gave our show one of our finest moments. That clip we played about 1,000 times, the one that showed John McCain sounding like other things. Do we still have that clip?
How about Sarah Palin last night, huh? How about her? Huh? How about the job she did? Huh?
Yes, we showed it again. That's right. Hey, people watch things more than once on the YouTube. Why the hell can't we do it? Anyway, it's a great day if you like Dr. Seuss. His movie, The Lorax, opens today. You know Dr. Seuss, you know, do you like green eggs and ham? I don't like them, Sam, I am. Now all that. Anyway, green eggs and ham, by the way, is the name I give my gentleman's business. I have green testicles and a ham-flavored penis. Anyway, Dr. Seuss's real name was Theodore Geisel, or Geisel. Is it Geisel or Geisel? Oh, it doesn't matter. Anyway, he changed it to Dr. Seuss because it sounds more fun. I kind of went the other way. I changed my name to something more boring. My birth name is actually Assflaps McPennywis. But they said, that name will never work in comedy, and they were right. Anyway, The Lorax isn't one of Dr. Seuss's more well-known books. It's still a good one, though. Do we have a picture of The Lorax, do we? Now, see, when I look at that, it reminds me of someone. I can't place it. Do we have a picture of the someone it reminds me of? Yes! Exactly. Well, for Brimley, he wasn't in any Dr. Seuss books. He wasn't in them because even the great Dr. Seuss couldn't think of a rhyme for diabetes. Is that how you say it? How'd you say it?
Check your blood sugar, check it twice, and when you're done, eat some rice.
Yeah. Say diabetes.
Diabetes.
Yeah. Anyway, the Lorax himself is described as a tiny little creature who's grumpy yet charming. So they got Danny DeVito to do his voice. That's how Hollywood works. For any small creature, even if it's animated, they say, get DeVito. It's either him or Snooki, or Tom Cruise. Something... Look at me, I can climb. It's the biggest building in the world. It looks even bigger when I'm on it. I'm enjoying the awkwardness. Anyway, I always liked Dr. Seuss. The other children's author I liked from that time is Shel Silverstein. I don't understand why they don't movies out of his stuff. There was the Giving Tree. That's a beautiful book. It teaches kids how stupid it is to give away your stuff. The Missing Piece, it teaches kids about putting together IKEA furniture. And do you know that Shel Silverstein also wrote the Johnny Cash song, A Boy Named Sue? He did. So that taught kids about kicking and the gouging and the mud and the blood and the beer. I always thought The Giving Tree would make a great movie, but then I always thought Heidi Klum and Seal would be together forever, so just call me Mr. Dodo Bird. Mr. Dodo Bird, yeah. I don't know if you can tell, but I did that with my hands there when I said Dodo Bird. It's like, you know, I like to, Dodo Bird, like that. It's my version of this at the Oscars. You know, the Lorax, yeah. Now, some children's books should never be made into movies. So they made Curious George a few years ago about the monkey. He's always causing trouble for his owner. And I'm watching it the whole time and I'm thinking, well, why doesn't the man in the yellow hat just kill the monkey? It's getting really awkward now. I did some voices in a couple of children's movies. I did Winnie the Pooh. You know, it's a great book, it's a great movie. I played the owl. Because what child does not light up at the sound of a creepy middle-aged alcoholic? Hello, children. Do you like the Dr. Seuss movies, do you?
Oh, big fan.
What do you mean, oh, big fan?
Big fan.
Big
Love,
fan of
love
what?
all his work.
Of Dr. Seuss?
Sure.
Do you like the Sneetches? I like the Sneetches.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, but they've got the star-bellied Sneetches and the other Sneetches that don't have stars in their bellies. Oh.
You are creepy, man.
You know, coming from a reanimated corpse, that's quite a compliment.
You bet your ass it is.
Do you want to do the...
I would love to.
Okay, come on then.
Oh, it's commercial break time, so go use the can, and we'll be right back with Gay Robot and Man.
Show. Do you believe that guy Danny at the start of the show? He was so like Tom Cruise, wasn't he?
The spitting image.
Spitting image of Tom Cruise. Do we have a split screen of the two of them? Look at that. But you see the difference there if you look at that? That's the actual size of Tom Cruise. See, that's kind of my joke. Tom is, in fact, huge. But you know what? I have to say one thing. I thought Tom was a little crazy. I thought Tom Cruise, he's a little crazy. They jumping on Oprah's couch and a whole lot of stuff. And then I saw the Ghost Protocol Mission Impossible movie. That is a spectacular movie. Have you seen that movie? It's spectacular. He climbs that building, he does the things, and he comes in and everything. I'm like, I don't care if Tom's crazy. He's awesome, correct?
Correct.
Correct. So if you've come here looking for any dissing on Tom Cruise, get out of here. Tom is awesome. And if you don't like that, you can't handle the truth. Right?
That's right.
That's right. Now, I said no like that to stop them clapping. It felt patronizing.
It was really well done.
Thanks, man. Do you want to,
I'd love to.
Go on, then.
It's tweet mail time, the best time of all, when we read your letters and balls.
That was great. Do the thing. All right. This is from Carrie in St. Petersburg in Florida. You ever been down there in St. Petersburg, Florida? There, I tell you, when they got there, they got the Salvador Dali Museum.
Yeah.
You ever seen that?
Oh yeah.
They got the clocks, with soft clocks, the watches falling off. It's great.
Sure.
Do you like Salvador Dali? Do you enjoy the surrealists?
Yeah, we used to hang out quite a bit.
You and Salvador Dali?
Oh man, we get high as a kite.
And then what would you do? Go swimming?
And get nude, yeah.
You would, wait a minute, you'd go swimming and then get nude? That's the wrong order.
No, that's what you did back in those days.
All right, yeah. You swam with your clothes on, then you took your clothes off.
That's correct. Why, it's not that hard to follow. What the hell?
No, I'm having a very hard time with it. It doesn't make sense to me.
You really hit a roadblock.
Well, I'm sorry. It just seems like a stupid thing to do. He's like, let's go swimming. All right. And then you go swimming with your clothes on, and you come out, and then take your clothes off.
Listen, tonight, go home, get in the bathtub with your suit on, and then take your clothes off.
I'm going to do it, and I'll come back here tomorrow, Saturday, and tell you all about it.
I look forward to it.
I look forward to it too, sir.
There's no need to be snippy about it.
There's no need to be snippy with me.
You're taking quite a harsh tone with me, I think.
Well, you're taking a harsh tone with me. I feel like an angry lord in Downton Abbey all of a sudden.
Well, I can certainly match your tone, good sir.
How dare you come to Downton Abbey and talk to me like that with your American trousers?
How dare you insult Wilford Brimley and Tom Cruise in the same show?
I don't think I insulted Wilford Brimley.
Diabetes.
Anyway, Carrie in St. Petersburg, Florida says, we're taking a very long time to do this, I'm sorry. She says, my daughter says the word like in almost every sentence. How can I get her to stop? Electric shocks. What you do is you get a little electric shock. The thing you put in the dog, every time she says like, you go, ah, like that. And she go, like, no. What do you think, Jeff?
I think that's a great idea.
I can't believe you would go swimming with your clothes on.
It's not that hard to understand,
It's so
man.
stupid.
No, it's not stupid.
I can't believe Salvador Dali, an artist of that stature, would go, yes, and now I'm going to go swimming with my... Because that's how he talked, I believe. Am I right?
Yeah, that's right. That's
Right, okay, so now I'm going to go swimming with my clothes on?
Well, he was ahead of his time, and
Well,
maybe
I
if you
see
would do that more
clearly.
often, you wouldn't be stuck on this talk show.
Shut up!
Maybe that's
Shut your face hole! Sorry.
I never loved you.
I never thought you did. You know, we've now got 2 minutes to do all these emails. Do you know that? Come on, let's get on. We got to go. Faster, faster. All right. This is from Phil in Bristol, Connecticut. Ever been to Bristol, Connecticut? All right. Dear Craig and Jeff, I used to have the biggest crush on my high school math teacher. Now that I graduated, is it wrong to ask her out? No. Tom in Newark, New Jersey. Ever been to Newark,
Oh,
New
yeah,
Jersey?
all the
Got all the
time.
place there. All right. Dear Craig and Jeff, why won't you ever read the emails I sent you? And game, set, and match to us. Sylvia in Detroit, Michigan. Hi, Craig and Jeff. Ever been to Detroit, Michigan?
Yeah, sure I have.
All right, all right. I invited a guy over to my place, but he told me he couldn't because he's allergic to cats. What does this mean? It means you're going to be lonely. This is from Chris in Gardenia in California. I don't know if you can tell, but Chris is a bald eagle. Dear Craig, Jeff, I'm running my first marathon this month. Any suggestions on how to prepare? Remember to go to the bathroom first. Right, Jeff?
Very important, very important.
Yeah, and if you're ever doing a triathlon, which is the running, the swimming, and the bicycling, make sure when you go to the swimming, take your clothes off first.
Just let it go, man. Just
Don't
let it
even
go.
start, man.
Why don't
It's
you
so
just let it go?
stupid.
Every time
Don't
I
swim
come
with
in,
your
you
clothes
dumb.
on.
Okay,
You're
nobody
crazy.
cares.
All right, this is from Alan in Boise, Idaho. Dear Craig and Jeff, I am now 46 and have hair in unwanted places. Should I pluck it or cut? Wax. Wax. This is from Michelle in Boulder, Colorado. Ever been there?
I love it there.
Okay. And how about Boulder, Colorado? Have you ever been there? See what I did? I turned it into a sexy bit of talk.
Oh, hell.
Shut up. All right. Dear Craig and Jeff, I just had my appendix taken out and my doctor said I can't have sex for 10 days, but the pain medicine is making me aroused. What should I do? What the hell does doctors know? Screw those guys. You go right ahead and have sex. And if you can talk someone into having sex with you, so much the better. This is from Joe in Cincinnati, Ohio. I don't know if you can tell, but Joe's a fluffy little tit. Dear Craig and Jeff, I just moved to a different city and I don't know anyone. What's the best way to make some new friends? Oh, a fluffy little tit like you. You won't have trouble making friends. And finally, I can't believe we did it in time. I've got 15 seconds. All right. Hey, Craig and Jeff. As I get older, I find myself falling asleep about 3/4 of the way through your show. Do you think you could talk faster so I can see the whole show? Well, see, that doesn't make sense, you old coot. Because even if I talk faster, I just have to talk for the sake. Oh, sorry. No, don't. You know what happened there? I had a little dream there when I was asleep.
Oh, what'd you dream about?
I dreamt about going swimming.
Oh, yeah? Were you wearing a suit first?
Yes, I was.
Oh.
Do you know why I was wearing a suit when I went swimming there in that dream? Because it was a dream! Because you don't do that in real life. You lied.
I I can't stand you anymore.
I
That's
can't
it.
stand you
I'm
anymore.
gonna
Shut your
go
face up.
That's it.
We'll be right back, everybody. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. My first and probably only guest tonight is appearing with Bill O'Reilly at the Murat Theatre. Is that how you say it? Murat Theatre in Indianapolis on June the 22nd, and the Aku Theatre in Rosemont, in Chicago, right? Any other odd-sounding theatres throughout America? He'll be at the Woo Theatre in Chicago on June the 23rd. Please welcome Dennis Miller, everybody. Boy.
Is just back in my dressing room, green eggs and ham turbating.
Nice. Do you also have a hammy penis? It's one of those things that happens with age, I think.
Well, my nickname is Vienna. You know, I had dinner with the other night.
Who did you have dinner with?
Carol Burnett, who
Carol
did her show right downstairs.
Yeah.
And she told me she thought you were quite the, she must have been on here, right?
Oh, yeah,
She
she
said
was
he's
here,
quite the charmer.
Wow,
I said, Carol, are you kidding me? The guy's clinically insane. He was
Little girls like that, Dennis.
incorrigible as a young man, a bit crusty as a middle-aged man, and well on your way to being a dirty old man. You are silt in a kilt, is the way I look at it.
Silt in a kill.
There you go.
It's got the Dr. Seuss.
The
It's got a
next-
little bit of nasty
Yeah.
edge. I like. It's got a little sexy.
What's that character's name, the Seuss character?
The Lorax?
I thought it was a thorax, but
No.
then I remembered that was the animated Deep Throat. And what is the movie about?
That's good. That's good. Don't be using good stuff like that on this show.
Listen, here's the sad thing. I'm trying to impress the robot, not you.
You're not the first.
I don't care.
How are you doing with you and Bill out on the road? Are you guys going to do a sitcom?
Billy O'Reilly and I.
Yeah.
We go out on the road and we do two things. We adagio dance, and the
Nice.
female character, and then we do the crying from Mum and Sean's, you know, with the toilet paper rolls where we pull
That's
the
also
toilet.
nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what we do.
I
We go
think you
out.
guys should do a sitcom where you have to share an apartment. One's a neat
Tell me
one.
more.
Yeah,
Tell
yeah,
me
all right.
more.
You're a neat one, and he's a really neat one. That's the twist.
The thing about this, there's a spot for it. It's never been done.
It's never been done. It's been done with neat one, untidy one, but a neat one and a really neat one.
Yeah, that's great. Very reasonable.
And a little bit of political commentator business on the way.
Well, listen, when we go out and do the show, we have some politics in it, but we also
No
do
way.
humor. I do a half an hour of comedy.
Right.
Bill does a half an hour of racontouring about growing up and formulating his political thoughts. We take a break, then we take a half hour question. So, you know, it works out pretty
That
easily.
sounds pretty good.
Huh?
Do you guys have a tour bus?
We actually have a tour smart car. Coming down Fairfax tonight, I get into a high-speed head-on collision with a smart car. I wasn't sure at first. I thought I felt something. And then we got out, and I looked up in the grill of the Beamer. I didn't see anything, but then I saw a moth way up in the left-hand corner. I lifted its right wing, nothing. I lifted the left wing. There they were, the
yeah.
Atkinsons. They, we took them away to a what were you thinking clinic. So,
Come on. You know I don't encourage
all
cussing
right.
on this show.
Well, I wanted to see why they felt the need to drive around on major surface roads in a Fisher-Price toy. That's all.
I'd be scared if any of my kids wanted a smart car. Maybe in Europe, I think it's all
No,
right.
listen.
It's never all right?
We'll replace gas when we run out of it.
Right.
And that's why I drive an SUV, so we run out of it more quickly. I consider myself to be at the vanguard of the environmental
see.
movement, and I see people tooling around in these hybrids. I think, don't you have a soul, for God's sakes? What are
Yeah.
you doing? Prolonging Mother Earth's agony like this. Are you a big environmentalist?
Me?
Huh?
Sure.
Everybody in Hollywood's
Yeah. No, sure I am.
Yeah.
For professional reasons.
Excuse me, I'm not.
No, of course you want to save the earth.
I'm
Oh,
not
of course I
using the
do.
curly Q light bulb where if I break one, I got to break out the ET tent. And, I haven't worked my entire adult life to have my living room lit like a fight scene in an Eastern Bloc stairwell in the Bourne Ultimatum. So they got to work on that light a little before I start using it.
Candles are nice. You use
If you
candles.
want to go with the Barry Lyndon thing. Now, Cheryl Crow wants me to use one sheet of toilet paper.
That's not
whenever
possible. No, it's
hey, ration queen, I'm trying to wrangle a growler over here.
Yeah.
Okay? Look,
No, that's important. I think that's very ambitious. If you got a nice little demure Cheryl Crow ass, that's one thing. But well, a big kind of thumping pumper
you
like mine,
proud? Are you proud this is the only show when you're sitting putting your set list together in the afternoon, you go, I can't say wrangle a growler. And then, yeah, it's Ferguson. You can say that.
Yeah. Saying you like, no matter. Hey, so you go out on the road with Bill, but you don't have a tour bus then. Do you stay in the same hotel room? Like, when Laurel
We're
and Hardy...
usually in and out.
Well, Laurel and Hardy, when they were together, right, they would sleep in the same bed.
Really?
Yeah, not in real
That's
life. but-
hot.
No, in the movies, they'd wear their little pajamas and their hats, and they would sit in bed. Is that what you and Bill do?
Ironically, when Laurel and Hardy had homosexual sex, although silent stars, both screamers.
Did you see that movie? Did you see that?
Oh, there's a movie about them being gay lovers?
No, the silent movie. Didn't you see the silent movie?
No, I haven't seen it.
No, I haven't seen it either, but it's awesome. I'm saying that for professional reasons. I haven't seen it. I think I know about 5 people who've seen it. Clearly, they're all Academy voters. But did you watch the Oscars?
Yeah, I watched it. Listen, the Oscars is so big now that it's hard to do. I like the way Billy handles
I
it
thought
because
Billy was
he's
great.
smooth at it. But
Yeah.
Let's face facts. It's one of those things now that has become so huge. Our expectations are to be something crazy. And quite frankly, you're watching 22 categories over a 3-hour period. They got to stop showing some of those clips, though.
Yeah,
I've seen them 500 times. I'm sitting there thinking, you know what they ought to have is a segment, and instead of people who have died, careers that have died.
No. I don't want to see myself up there. But the show's going too long when you're like 2 hours in and you're like, will you get to the dead people,
Yeah,
please?
exactly.
I'm ready for the dead people now.
I ran into a Tom Cruise lookalike backstage.
What about that guy? Yeah.
He was talking to an L. Ron Hubbard lookalike.
No, man. No, don't do it. No, don't do it.
I kid the same
no.
my friend. Is that a new mug or is that the old
No,
one?
it's the same one, I
Yeah?
think. Yeah, the fang's still broken off. I got you one of these. I didn't really. I'm just doing a Hollywood lie.
You got to send it. Getting it's one thing. You always get me one, and then you never send it.
Well,
What's in here? Do you drink? Are you
No, I don't
drinking?
drink anymore. It's water.
Are you clean now? You're
Yeah,
off
yeah.
the. You're like Benny Hill meets Richard E. Grant and with no and I.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going
That's
for.
exactly what I get on. Yeah.
You're kind of like cheeky, kind of Dracula, but with a point.
Dracula has 2 points. So you
No,
need
no. I'm thinking because you got kind of Dracula eyes. You got, the steering
Yeah, I always
piercing.
got a little Manson on my driver's photo.
Well, you
Yeah.
got a little piercing going on there.
Yeah.
Little bit of piercing, little bit of oh,
So you don't-
crazy. This guy's armed. That's what these say.
No, when I read the book, and have you read his biography? It's great. I mean, it really is.
Yeah.
Are you clean now completely?
20 years.
20 years.
20 years.
Did you save your own life, or did you get into the program, or what'd you do?
Well, it's one of these things that you tend to talk about off the air more often than on the air.
I just want to say to any alcoholics watching, you know that step where you call me 20 years down the road because you screwed me around on something and you want to make amends so you can get on with your life and you get off the phone and feel good about yourself, but I didn't know you screwed me around, so I get off the phone and I'm pissed off. Stick that phone call up your ass, all right?
Wait. We got to go a commercial break, but just before we do, the views expressed by Dennis Miller are in no way connected to me or the CBS organization. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Everybody. We'll be right back. Up there, there's a place for it. It's not my thing. And I always feel you get like drama vampires with that kind of thing. Like people kind of latch onto it.
I try to stay a little bit more out of it than Andrew did because it's too brutal.
Yeah, no, it's nasty. Oh, hey, what's up?
Are we back on the air?
Yeah, we're on air. Yeah.
Oh, can I get a heads up? Somebody send up a flare or something?
Well, you can usually tell because things go even quieter when we're on the air. The audience gets even more quiet.
I not only did I not know we did a second segment, I didn't even know we were in the midst of it as we speak.
Actually, we're out of time. Oh, it looks like we were edited there, but we weren't. We were just doing a thing.
Are we back on now?
Oh yeah, we're back on the air now. Don't worry. Hey, we're out of time.
Okay, I get
All right,
it.
we're
I
out
get
of
it.
time.
I get it.
So what would you like? Would you like mouth organ? Would you like an awkward pause? Or do you want to go for the big cash?
Big
prize?
cash, big cash.
Big cash prize. What time is it, Shadow Saving?
It's time for the big cash.
All right, here's how it works, Dennis.
What is the prize?
It's cash. It's a big cash prize. It's $50 in quarters in a bag with a dollar
Can
sign
I tell
on
you what charity I'm playing for?
Yeah, if you want to give it to charity, I guess that's your lookout.
I'm playing for a group called People Who Die from Touching Quarters. Go ahead.
All right. Well, there's in a bag. All right.
All right.
There's two ways to win. You can either answer a question or you can guess what's in my box. Here's how that works. I imagine a box in my head, but I don't know what's in it. Only Jeff, the robot, knows what's in the box. You try and guess. If you're right, Jeff will tell us. If you're wrong, something awful will happen.
I'm going to guess the box.
Okay. Okay, if that's the way you want to go. All right, you ready? Mm-hmm. Okay. Jeff, are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay. Jeff, I'm imagining a box. Why do you have to make that sexy noise when I say that? You know, I mean,
I'm just getting into it, man.
all right.
This guy's got to use an Allen wrench to get.
Hey. He's not the only one. Will that mysteriously not be in the show as well? Hey, it looks like we were edited again.
This is going to sound like Goodfellas on TNT.
You know what you are, buddy? You know what you are? You're a melon farmer. You're a melon farmer. All right, I'm imagining a box, Jeff. There's something in it. Okay, Dennis, there's something in the box. What are you thinking of?
A smaller, circular box.
What kind of drugs were you into back in the day?
Thorazine.
Yeah.
Jeffrey, did I win it?
We would have accepted hammy penis. But your answer is correct.
Correct, Dennis! was pretty weird the way you were behaving with Dennis Miller.
He was kind of insulting me a little bit there.
I thought there was a little bit of sexual tension, actually, is what I saw.
Maybe.
So, what do you want to do now? Friday night? Want to go out?
Oh, yeah, man. You want to go? I'm having a party, as a matter of fact.
You are?
Yeah.
How come I only know about it now?
Well, I'm telling you now.
Wouldn't you invite me ahead of time so I could, like, get dressed up and stuff?
Oh, no. You can wear your suit. Because
This a swimming party? Oh, I knew it. So, you want me to wear my clothes and come to your house and go swimming?
with your suit on.
Then what happens?
Then you take it off.
Who else is going to be at this party?
R2D2.
And?
C3PO.
But not?
Johnny number 5.
I don't know who that is. Who's Johnny number 5?
Well, he was in the movie Short Circuit.
I never saw that movie.
It's okay. Steve Guttenberg will be there.
Then I'm not coming. I'm kidding. I love Gutenberg. Gutenberg's awesome. Why has Steve Gutenberg never been on this show? Because we've never asked him. That's a point. But I'm asking him now. Steve, if you're out there and you don't have cables, you're watching this show, come on over. In fact, come to Jeff's house tonight. We're having a party. You can wear your suit.
Steve, please, we implore you. Come to us, Steve.
Wait a minute. How can robots go swimming? How can, like, C3PO and R2D2 go swimming? Because they don't have clothes on.
But don't screw it up, man. Just go along with it, man.
Can't believe we're still talking.
Please, Steve Guttenberg, please. If you know the whereabouts of Steve Guttenberg,